Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at the 4th Ninjago Legacy Reimagined short film, this one being called Sweatin to the Goldies. Now this short in particular, like the other Legacy shorts, I found extremely hard to review and score, and I think that's just because this is not a full-on episode. I'm more used to reviewing actual episodes of the show. This is anything but. This is just a short movie uploaded on YouTube for the fun of it, and as such I did find it a little bit difficult to review this one. However, I am pushing through that, and this video will just kind of feature my overall thoughts on the short, and then we'll kind of score it up at the very end. So in terms of this Legacy short, what exactly is going on here? This short basically features a red carpet premiere for the Clutch Powers movie, which is a thing in this universe, and Jay and Zane are there, but they get mixed up in a failing robbery which they need to stop. So yeah, that's basically a good way to summarize this little mini movie here. In terms of the art style, like all of the other Ninjago Legacy shorts, this one does indeed feature a unique art style, but the art style is very similar to that of the current Ninjago show. Looking into it, it's no surprise that Wildbrain themselves actually had a hand in making this thing, along with a couple of other people that also collabed on this project, which is interesting to me. But yeah, the art style is very similar, not at all as unique as some of the other short films that we've seen so far in the Ninjago Reimagined series, but hey, I still really enjoyed it. I also really enjoyed seeing the golden outfits for Zane and Jay. It's kind of uncanny seeing these non-canon outfits in what's supposedly the show's current art style, with a few tweaks of course, but still I really enjoyed seeing these outfits. Zane's is not exactly the same as what it is in the actual sets. In the sets he uses the Forbidden Spinjitzu headpiece, in the mini-movie he just kind of uses the traditional Legacy one, which of course is fair. I don't know how they would translate that into the show. Either way though, seeing the two of them in their golden outfits is always a treat, and I really enjoyed seeing that. Also, even though the short doesn't really have anything unique for the art style, it has something very unique in tone, because this short itself is partially a musical. After seeing the Clutch Powers movie, which is I guess in part a musical as well, Jay and Zane managed to defeat this new enemy using a musical number, which is fun in and of itself. A Ninjago musical was something that we were actually teased earlier, so I'm happy that we're actually seeing that, and I think Legacy Reimagined is the perfect place to introduce something like this. It's just a fun little side story that really doesn't bother the main show, and in and of itself it's just a cute little thing, you know, it's just its own thing, it's its own little musical, which I think is fun. Also, in terms of the new villain, she's cool. I really like her. I like her design, I like her personality. She kind of has the power to reflect anything that the ninja throw at her, so for example, Zane uses an ice power, she can reflect it back at them. It's pretty cool. She does ultimately get defeated though by the sound of music, so do with that what you will. Also, we have Clutch Powers in this short too. He kind of hangs out in the background for a couple of shots, and he does have the teapot of Tyran, and he says things like, "Oh, this is my wish," which the teapot reacts to that, kind of teasing Nauticon. I'm not sure if this short is even canon to the actual show, but if it is though, we can expect Nauticon's return, no doubt. Either way, it's just kind of one of those nods towards Nauticon. I don't think it means anything at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, this short is most likely not canon. Either way though, I kind of enjoyed this short a little bit more than I thought I would. Musicals aren't really my thing though, so when the musical number actually hit, I was a little bit uncomfortable, just because musicals aren't really my thing. I've always just kind of been a little uncomfortable over musicals. There are a couple of exceptions, sure, but this Legacy short was definitely not one of them. It still made me kind of uncomfortable when the musical number kicked in. Again, not the fault of the Legacy short itself, but just kind of my own personal taste though. And of course that will affect the score, but it's not going to be that bad. I still really enjoyed this Legacy short overall. I thought it was really unique. In terms of the art style, it could have been a little bit more unique, but in terms of the subject matter and the actual material that they were working with, I'd say this is probably one of the most unique Legacy shorts out there so far. So in terms of a score, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this one an 8 out of 10. It wasn't my favorite of the Ninjago Legacy Reimagined shorts, but it's still very good nonetheless. I think my favorite thing though was seeing Jay and Zane in their golden Legacy outfits. That part was just awesome to me, and I hope they do that with more Legacy shorts to come. I'm not sure how many more we have left, but fingers crossed, right? With all that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today on this Legacy short. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought about this one. That's basically going to do it for my thoughts here today, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.